Confessions of a Packrat, Karen Rosquist.
I am a packrat. Yes, it's true. Back in 2005, all my closets were filled, and I had 2 stuffed storage lockers. It took a lot of time to maintain all that stuff. Time I'd rather spend doing something else. In short, my stuff was taking over my life. Around that time, my mother, who, by the way, knows nothing about the 2 storage lockers, told me about a 93-year-old woman whose house she'd gone over to. When she walked in, there were stacks all over the living room floor. There was a trail to a chair. There were more chairs, but no trails. My mother said, well, I wanted to sit down too, so I just started heaving stacks out of the way. She was only 75. After my mother told me about that, I realized that there was just one reason that my apartment did not look like that woman's home. I wasn't 93 years old. It's true. And that, my fellow Toastmasters and friends, was the only reason. Because I was about to the point that I was either going to have to get a 3rd storage locker or start putting things all over the floor, neither of which I wanted to do. Would you? No, probably not. So one rainy weekend, I started pulling out box after box. One thing I ran across a lot of were newspaper articles. What I would do is rip out a must-read article if I didn't have time to read it and throw it in a box. As I was reading through them, I came across one from 1991 on hoarding. I did throw that away. Later on, cards. Now, I'm a very sentimental person, so if a person takes the time to send me a card, I can't throw it away. As I read through them, I decided I could justify keeping the ones from Grandma, any family and friends. But did I really need to keep the cards that came from my dentist, insurance company, and bank? Toss. Later on, box after box later, boy, I came across a gold mine. Let me tell you, if you have the white elephant party, I have the goods. Yeah. A set of jacks. Like to play jacks? 1 ball and 5 jacks. Loads of fun for any afternoon. I also had cheap yo-yo that goes yo, but not yo. Does anybody need a rubber band? The giver of this white elephant gift that I received said that she found it in an ex-coworker's desk. Any questions? And finally, I don't need to be afraid to go out alone at night, not when I've got an ice cream cone that doubles as a weapon. Yes, many treasures. That wasn't all I had, though. Do you like free stuff? I like free stuff. That's why when I received a catalog from Purchase Exchange back when I was in college, and they offered 5 free surprise gifts if I just ordered one thing, I fell for it. Plus, they said they weren't going to send me that catalog again unless I did. Imagine the joy I felt when I opened that package of free gifts and found a cubic zirconian ring with a tacky band. Put it on, lovely. Mom, Dad, look, I'm engaged to Purchase Exchange. We're happy for you, dear. And to complete that jewelry ensemble, they sent me a gold nugget necklace. That was a clump of gold color with dents in it. I had a 5-year-old niece who loved any jewelry she could get her hands on. She didn't even want it. After a while, I got tired of boxes, so I went on to records. Oh, I had a lot of fun going through those, seeing how my musical taste had changed over the years. Boy, it had. I even put some on the turntable. I found as it went faster, the music went faster, I went faster. When it slowed down, I slowed down. I at least made progress, though, until Barbra Streisand's "Memories Are So Beautiful," and I started grabbing that stuff back out, bonding with it again. That's why it's here. Sappy love songs, not good for tossing stuff. So what is good music to chuck by? If you like classical, try Vivaldi's Four Seasons, something like that. Rock and roll. Upbeat country. If you like disco, try I Will Survive. I hope so, anyway. And rap music. I always liked rap music. In fact, speaking of rap, a friend of mine told me about a must-have rap song that he downloaded onto his iPod. But who needs to download it when you've got the original Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang? And that was sandwiched in between Iron Butterflies, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, and the Partridge Family, David Cassidy. Yes. I did have fun going through the records, and I kept listening to them as I went through more boxes later. By the time that weekend was over, I had gotten rid of so much stuff. I had more space, but I also had more time to do things I wanted to do. I had my life back. But the question was I still a pack rat? Let me put it this way. Now I only keep things if I can find a use for them. That's why when I ran across that Jane Fonda workout record that was doing me no good, I did the only thing I could do. I made it into a candy dish. Madam Toastmaster.